Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm coming at you with another handstand video, and today's topic is about how to decrease forearm pump and to be able to hold a handstand for longer. And as a bonus, I'll be showing you guys some extra little forearm stretches to try and help those tight forearms. Apologies if you can hear any background sound, there's a bit of construction happening in our area, but let's get straight into it. So forearm pump or forearm tightness is a really common thing that people get when they start to do handstands, or if they've been doing handstands for a long time. Even as someone who's been doing handstands for, I don't know, goodness knows how many years, I get really tight forearms, and recently I discovered this really cool trick that has allowed me to sort of like decrease my forearm tightness that I get when I hold a handstand. Before we dive into the trick to decrease that forearm pump, I just want to explain briefly why people get the forearm pump, which is most commonly when your forearm is over your wrist, as that means that you are putting your forearm on strain because your shoulder and your arm are all over your wrist. The other thing that puts your forearm on strain is if you're over gripping with your fingers. Like that. So knowing that those two common things put your forearm on strain, the best thing you can do to start off is to make sure that your wrist is underneath your shoulder, as that line will decrease the strain on your forearms in a handstand. So, the number one secret tip that I learned not that long ago, which I wish I had known this sooner because it is such a life changer, and it is working to balance through the base of your palm and your first knuckle rather than over gripping, as I explained before, with your fingers. And this was, let me tell you, revelationary when I first started doing it, because it made holding a handstand so much easier. So as you can see on my hands, when you bend your fingers, this is what I was talking about when you over grip. So the idea is that you want to try and relax your fingers and balance through the base of your palm and your first knuckle. So a great way to start to get familiar with this is to put your hands down on the ground and just feel that weight transfer going from the base of your palm up to that first knuckle. Make sure you bring your shoulders over the top of your wrists so you have a bit of weight in them. You just want to transfer from your first knuckle down to the base of your palm. So the first thing you're going to try in this position here is doing a little froggy. So sort of like starting off small and working up towards doing the full handstand. So our froggy position is where our knees are on the side of our elbows, and you want to make sure that you lean your shoulders over your wrists. So you want to attempt this with your knuckles, of course, on the edge, and then trying to balance just through the base of the palm and that first knuckle, trying not to grip with your fingers. Make sure you just be really careful about where you choose to do this so you don't face plant into concrete or something. I'd really hate for that to happen. You put like a cushion down, or find an area where it's like grass in front. Safety! So once you have given the froggy position balancing a go, then you can sort of progress up to trying a little tuck handstand or a split, and also trying like legs together. Remembering not to grip with your fingers. Okay, so next I'm going to show you guys a couple stretches to help release your forearms when they do get really tight. Which of course they will, because your forearms do get worked a lot in a handstand and it's not completely avoidable, so you will get some. So the first one that I'm going to show you is one where you make little fists with your hands and you put it down on the ground, and you want to also make sure that your arms are out directly to the sides of your wrists, not curled in towards you. And you want to start by keeping your arms nice and close to the ground, and then you want to try and straighten your arms up as much as you can. Now, as you can see, this is actually quite hard. Some people have like really flexible wrists and can get like all the way up, but I get to about here before it actually starts to stretch. Now this one is really good because it stretches up all this side of your forearm, because usually the most common stretches stretch this side of your forearm, which is also really important, but people often neglect the other side of your forearm. Yeah, so there's that little stretch, and then my other favorite one is one where you can get a bit of weight into your forearm, which can really help how stiff they are. So for this one, I place my forearm down on the ground, and then I get my knee on top of it and use my knee to massage it. This one you can really get into your forearm and you can really move it around. This one's really good because you can get a decent amount of weight into your forearm. And it's great if you don't have someone to massage your forearms for you. Whew, so good. My forearms have actually been getting so tight because I've been training handstands like 3 to 4 times a week. So it's really important to do because it really helps to sort of like release those muscles and to help keep them nice and loose and not get too tight or cause injuries. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys found this informative and helpful. Please let me know down in the comments if you tried them, if you have any other forearm exercises that you find really helpful that you want to share with this community. Please leave them down in the comments. And as always, please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more, and click that little notification bell if you want to be notified anytime I have a new video, which is usually every week on Sundays. I'll see you guys next week. See ya!